morning, grade 4s. You might notice that we are skipping a little bit on your book today, and that is because we are going over the dictionary unit. We don't need it for right now, and also not all of you probably have a dictionary at home, so we're just moving right on into some tricky words. So we're basically going to go over how we use different subjects and verbs properly and some very common mistakes that people make. And to start that off, we're going to look at how a verb changes whether we have a singular verb or a plural verb. So if you look here, we have two different things here. We have ones with S's and so on and forth. So sometimes a verb will have an S on the end of it, like runs. Runs is a verb because it's an action. On the other hand, S's will also appear on plural nouns like dogs. Dog is a person, place, or thing, so it has an S on it. Now here's where it gets a little bit, well, I think actually this isn't too bad because there's a rule. Basically, if your noun is plural, then your verb shouldn't have an S on it. You don't say dogs runs, you say dogs run. So if the S is here, you don't put an S there. And vice versa, if your verb is the one with the S, that means that your noun should be singular. So there's no S on dogs, the S is on the verb. So basically, whenever there is an S in a phrase like that, there can only be one. We don't say the dogs runs, that just doesn't make sense. Just like we don't say the dog run, that doesn't make sense either. There's only one S in either place. Now the biggest thing about this unit is going to be saying these words out loud, grade 4s. It is so much easier to tell if something is correct or not correct based on how it sounds out of your mouth. You have heard enough English by now that you can sort of figure it out just by listening to how your voice says each word. So with that in mind, we're just going to try a few out on the next page. So the next page looks a little bit like this. We're going to do the top part right here. And let's just make sure we know what we're doing. Write singular or S-I-N-G in the blank if the following subject and verb are singular, and write P-L if they are plural. So basically, if we want to know if they're singular or plural, we're always going to look at the first word. Students, is that one student or is it more than one student? It's more than one, so we say plural. P-L for plural. She, is that one she or multiple she's? It's just one, so we write singular. Friendship, is there an S on the end of it? Is it more than one friendships? Nope, so therefore it's singular. And duck, is duck more than one duck or is it just one duck? If it's just one, it is singular. Nice and straightforward. This one we can skip right over if you want to. You can try it if you want, but you don't have to. And the bottom one is very similar. It's just about telling whether or not the words sound right. So how about this? Pirates, there's an S there. Robs. Pirates, robs, does that sound right? No, and also there's two S's there. If there's two S's, that's a problem. So if it's a problem, we say no, it does not work. They do not agree. He don't. He don't do that. Ooh, this one's tricky, but this should actually be he doesn't. You see how do does not have an S in that one, but does has an S in that one, so we actually should be going with the S. So this one doesn't work either. IR, does that make sense? No, we say I am. So nope, that one doesn't work either. He is. Does that work? Yes, it does. So we put yes. Horses is running. That doesn't sound right. Horses are running. No. So you're going through just like that. You're trying to decide whether it sounds right in your head. 9 times out of 10, you will hear when the mistake is wrong. So I really encourage you, grade 4s, do this one out loud. Say each and every one of these things to find the answer. Okay, that is my advice for today. Have a lovely day.